Sunlight filters through a canopy of ancient, towering trees, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Omegina, clad in rudimentary animal skins, moves with the silent grace of a predator, her athletic form blending with the wild. The forest floor, a rich tapestry of fallen leaves and vibrant moss, crunches softly beneath her agile steps. Her senses, honed by survival, are acutely aware of every rustle and every subtle scent carried on the forest air. Omegina's eyes, sharp and intensely focused, meticulously scan the dense undergrowth for any sign of movement or danger. Her primal instincts guide her through the ancient woods, a silent hunter in a world of raw nature. Omegina's gaze fixes on a deer, its head bowed in a sun-dappled clearing, grazing peacefully. She drops low, her form melting into the undergrowth, becoming one with the forest's embrace. Her movements are silent and fluid, every step guided by the primal instincts of a hunter. Omegina, a predator in her element, stalks through the dense foliage with chilling precision. Omegina moves with swift, powerful movements, her body a blur of predatory grace. She takes down the deer with practiced ease, a raw, primal efficiency in her actions. A ritualistic quality imbues her feeding, a testament to her wild existence. Blood smears her face, a vivid, stark reflection of her untamed nature. Omegina glides through the forest, a picture of serene contentment, her hunger finally sated. The gentle rustle of leaves beneath her feet is a soft symphony. A subtle shift in the air, a faint, unsettling murmur begins to intrude upon her tranquil world. Distant human chatter and laughter drift through the trees, a foreign sound in her sanctuary. Omegina pauses, her senses alert to the sudden, disquieting intrusion. As the sun dips below the horizon, long, eerie shadows stretch across the campsite, painting the clearing in hues of twilight. Omegina, a figure of ethereal grace, steps cautiously into view, her presence almost otherworldly against the fading light. A diverse group of campers, caught mid-task of setting up tents and stoking a campfire, freeze in startled disbelief. Their faces contort in a chilling mixture of fear and disbelief, their eyes wide with unspoken questions. Liam, one of the campers, tentatively steps forward, his eyes fixed on Omegina, a silent challenge in his wary gaze. The nascent campfire flickers, casting dancing shadows that heighten the tension between the campers and the enigmatic newcomer. The campsite fire casts flickering, dancing shadows, painting the campers' faces with a mix of awe and trepidation. Omegina eyes the offered food with deep suspicion, her movements feral and untamed, a creature of pure instinct. With a sudden, primal hunger, she devours the food, a stark display of unaccustomed wildness. The other campers exchange bewildered glances, captivated and slightly unnerved by her raw, untamed nature. Her intense, uninhibited consumption highlights a profound disconnect from their familiar world, drawing them into her mystery. Sunlight streams through the forest canopy, painting the campsite in dappled light as a new day dawns. Sarah, her expression thoughtful, gestures toward the dense woods, a silent invitation in her movement. Omegina stands at the clearing's edge, her head tilted slightly, an enigma observing the group. Her sharp gaze misses nothing, every nuance of their conversation and movement absorbed. Sarah's voice breaks the morning calm. Maybe we should invite her to join our hike. Perhaps we can understand her better, Sarah adds, a hopeful plea in her eyes. Omegina moves with silent grace along the winding forest trail, her eyes like emeralds, keenly scanning the undergrowth. She pauses, her finger pointing to a cluster of vibrant green leaves, a silent lesson unfolding before the campers. Then, with a subtle gesture, she indicates a less traveled path, a mysterious deviation from the familiar route. The campers watch, their initial wariness dissolving into a growing sense of awe and wonder at her every move. The dense jungle closes in, vines and foliage forming an impassable green wall as they push deeper. Omegina moves with an ethereal grace, her form a blur through the tangled undergrowth. Her eyes, sharp and knowing, scan the vibrant, dangerous surroundings, guiding them through the wilderness. Liam glances at Sarah, a silent question passing between them about their enigmatic leader. Sarah returns his look, her expression reflecting a growing, unspoken curiosity about Omegina's origins. Omegina, oblivious, continues her advance, an untamed spirit in the heart of the wild. Emerging from the dense woods, a clearing reveals a dilapidated, overgrown structure, stark against the daylight. Vines, thick as serpents, crawl over cracked concrete walls, slowly reclaiming the abandoned laboratory. Broken windows, like vacant, soulless eyes, stare out from the decaying facade, reflecting the eerie silence. An unsettling silence hangs heavy in the air, a palpable shroud of abandonment and forgotten secrets. The desolate exterior whispers tales of a past left to ruin, a haunting monument to what once was. The group enters the abandoned lab with extreme caution, their eyes scanning the decaying space. Dust motes dance in the shafts of light, piercing through holes in the roof, illuminating the desolation. The air is thick with the stale scent of decay and a metallic tang, a chilling welcome to the forgotten lab. Discarded equipment lies scattered across the grimy floor, hinting at past experiments and sudden abandonment. We venture deeper into the abandoned lab, a landscape of broken machinery and tangled, corroded wires. Shattered glass crunches underfoot, a stark reminder of the hurried, chaotic abandonment of this place. Omegina, her gaze intense, is drawn to a specific section, as if sensing a hidden truth. Her eyes scan the decay, a silent, powerful magnetism pulling her towards an unknown revelation. A colossal glass tube, half filled with an opaque, swirling liquid, dominates a hidden chamber in the abandoned lab. The tube's immense size and distinct, cylindrical shape hint at its past, housing something of profound significance. Omegina, drawn by an unseen force, approaches the formidable structure, her curiosity palpable. Her fingers, trembling slightly, extend to brush against the cold, unyielding surface of the glass. A sudden, intense flicker of recognition sparks in Omegina's eyes, a memory stirring within her. The vast, empty tube stands as a silent sentinel, its secrets echoing through the desolate space as Omegina gazes upon it. In the abandoned lab, Sarah carefully sifts through the wreckage, a sense of quiet dread settling in the dust-filled air. Her fingers brush against something hidden beneath the debris, a faint flicker of curiosity in her eyes. She uncovers a water-damaged diary, its leather cover cracked and bearing the scars of time. Despite the external decay, the pages within are remarkably preserved, hinting at untold secrets. Sarah's apprehension is palpable as she opens the diary, the weight of its history in her hands. She begins to read aloud, her voice trembling slightly, giving voice to the long-forgotten words. In the abandoned lab, Sarah's eyes intensely scan the faded script, her brow furrowed in deep concentration. The diary entries unravel a sinister purpose, a secret project to forge a human Amazonian hybrid. Pages reveal grotesque experiments and genetic manipulations, leading to the birth of Subject Omega. The truth dawns. Subject Omega is Omegina, a being born of these dark scientific endeavors. The campers' gazes turn to Omegina, their previous fear slowly dissolving into a newfound understanding. All replaces dread as they grasp the profound and unsettling reality of Omegina's existence. In the abandoned lab, a diary's brittle pages whisper tales of creators' hopes and fears, their dreams now dust. The narrative unfolds, revealing the agonizing decision to abandon their grand, terrifying project. A chilling secret is unveiled. Subject Omega, an entity of unknown power, escaped into the wild. Omegina listens, her gaze fixed, a mask of profound, complex emotions clouding her face. Each word from the diary seems to strike a chord, unlocking fragments of her own forgotten history. A silent storm brews within Omegina, as if the past is violently colliding with her present. The campers and Omegina emerge from the shadowy lab, stepping into the dappled sunlight of the forest edge. The weight of their recent discovery hangs heavy in the air, a palpable tension among the group. Sunlight filters through the leaves, illuminating Omegina's face, a blend of wonder and apprehension. Liam turns to Omegina, his gaze now hardened with a new, unwavering resolve. He speaks with conviction. We need to help her. His voice resonates with purpose. Help her integrate into our world. Omegina stands in Liam's modern apartment, her eyes wide with a mixture of awe and confusion at the sheer number of objects. Unfamiliar sounds, the hum of the refrigerator, the distant city traffic create a cacophony, overwhelming her senses. She fumbles with a light switch, pressing it repeatedly with no success, a look of bewilderment on her face. Liam, patient and gentle, guides her hand, showing her how the light switch works, a small smile playing on his lips. Later, Omegina struggles with the refrigerator door, pulling at it with too much force until Liam demonstrates the simple latch mechanism. Under the harsh fluorescent glow of a clothing store, Omegina stands, her attire a stark contrast to the neatly arranged garments. The concept of racks and sizes seems alien to her, her movements stiff and uncertain. A spark of curiosity flickers in her eyes as she picks up a brightly colored top, then a pair of jeans. She holds them up to herself, a tentative exploration of the unfamiliar world of fashion. Patient and understanding, Sarah gently guides Omegina through the selections. Sarah points out practical items, her calm presence a beacon amidst Omegina's bewilderment. Omegina steps into the brightly lit grocery store, her eyes wide with a childlike wonder at the vibrant spectacle. She navigates the endless aisles, captivated by the colorful packaging and an overwhelming array of choices. The stark contrast to her hunting days is evident in her mesmerized expression as she takes it all in. Liam stands beside her, his gestures animated as he points out various items, explaining their purpose. Omegina's gaze follows his hand, a new world unfolding before her with each explanation. In a bustling coffee shop, Omegina, an ethereal young woman, fumbles with a new apron, her fingers hesitating at the register. Her voice barely audible, she struggles to articulate an order as curious customers watch her with a mixture of intrigue and amusement. Mr. Henderson, The owner observes Omegina with a gentle smile, his kind eyes reflecting patience and understanding from a distance. The rich aroma of roasted coffee beans fills the cozy shop, a backdrop to Omegina's quiet, captivating presence. In a bustling city park, Omegina sits on a bench, her gaze fixed on the vibrant tapestry of human connection. Children's joyous laughter and couples' tender gestures fill the air, a symphony of life unfolding before her. Omegina subtly mirrors their expressions, a delicate and precise dance of mimicking human social cues. Liam sits beside her, a silent, unwavering presence, offering quiet support amidst the joyful chaos. In the soft glow of Liam's apartment, Omegina's brow furrows as she clutches a children's book, her determination clear. Her lips move silently, then she stumbles over a word, a small sigh escaping her. She tries again, mispronouncing another word, but her gaze remains fixed on the page, unwavering. Liam watches her from across the room, a gentle smile gracing his lips, his eyes alight with pride. A profound silence settles between them, a wordless understanding passing in the air. Their eyes meet, and a shared moment of quiet warmth envelops them both. Omegina strides confidently down a bustling city street, a picture of modern elegance amidst the urban rhythm. No longer overwhelmed, she moves with purpose, seamlessly blending into the diverse crowd. Her eyes catch her reflection in a shop window, a fleeting moment of self-recognition. A subtle, knowing smile plays on her lips, a silent tribute to her wild past and human present. Omegina, a blur of motion, works behind the coffee counter, her movements fluid and practiced. She serves a customer with effortless grace, her hands a dance of efficiency. A genuine smile lights up her face, crinkling the corners of her eyes as she shares a laugh. The sound of her laughter, once a stranger to her, now rings out, warm and resonant. She feels a profound sense of belonging, a newfound home amidst the bustling warmth of human connection. In this vibrant coffee shop, Omegina thrives, embraced by a community she now calls her own.